You're watching the Wellness Hour, news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. Today's topic, replacing missing teeth with dental implants. According to my first guest, he says nobody should be wearing a loose fitting denture. We have Michigan's go-to implant dentist, Dr. Craig Goldin. Dr. Goldin, welcome to the program. Welcome back, I should say.
Thank you for having me back, Randy.
Good.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, you brought a stack of photos.
I did.
So we're going to get to as many of those as possible. But for people that don't know your practice, who's the typical dental implant patient?
Really, there's two types. I'll tell you, two types. There's patients that have missing teeth or failing teeth, and they know they've got some dental problems, and maybe they've been told by their current dentist that they're going to lose their teeth, and they're headed towards a denture. There's also the denture wearer, somebody who's had dentures and has had them maybe for years, or they've tried dentures and the dentures unfortunately are sitting in the drawer somewhere because they're unable to wear them. So we treat both types, and it's really an honor and a pleasure to help these patients.
Is this true, like with a denture wearer? You told me this on the phone. You said that on the day of the procedure, they could actually walk in with no teeth, walk out with upper and lower teeth that don't come out.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's right.
Is that common or uncommon?
In our office, it's common. In many other offices, it's not common. Many other offices, it takes months or years, really, for them to get their set of new teeth. In our office, it's commonly done in the same day. Patients are walking out with beautiful new smile, that teeth don't come out. Beautiful new set of beautiful, healthy smile, healthy teeth.
You're in Southeast Michigan, but in the state, are there a lot of denture wearers?
There are so many denture wearers, or patients are starting to become or headed towards wearing dentures. You could fill Comerica Park 10 times with all the patients who need help, really the type of help that we offer in our office.
So a lot of people.
A lot of people.
If dental implants are so good, right, to give you a new upper and lower set of teeth, why aren't they all doing it? What's your take?
Well, my take is there's the patient that has typically wearing dentures, that has been wearing dentures for a number of years, and they're kind of, let me tell you first the history of the life of a denture wearer. That denture wearer started off taking care of their teeth, having dental problems, having root canals, failed root canals, teeth that break off, paying for crowns. They've been through so much over the years, and when they finally, their dentist says, you're ready for dentures, it's almost a relief to that patient. So that patient,
right?
That's right. So we've got the denture wearer who just is wearing dentures or just doesn't think there's other options available for them, and they kind of fall off the dental radar. They don't go to the dentist anymore. They're almost relieved that they don't have to go to the dentist because all their dental problems have gone away. But now they've replaced them with other problems, but they don't go to the dentist. Maybe they go back to their dentist and their dentist says, hey, you need a reline, and they get their dentures relined, and they go through the adjustments and the pain of having a reline, and they just don't know what's out there anymore. And the denture wearers are probably who we can help the most. So it's unfortunate that they don't come in. So it's hard to get them into the office.
Now, the people with like gum disease or bleeding gums, the bad gums, can they still do this? Because you say that's the majority of people that come in, really bad teeth.
Bad teeth, bad gums, we can help them the most, because when you remove those unhealthy teeth and get them a beautiful new set of fixed teeth that don't come out, the dental problems go away.
But what about the gums? I mean, if you have bad gums, aren't they more likely that implants may fall out?
No, that's not true. Okay. That's not true. And we're removing the disease process, and they're getting healthy, and they don't fall out. They do not fall out.
All right, good. Now, how old can you be to do this? Like, what's your oldest patient that got upper and lower teeth?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because my oldest patient was probably about 86 years old.
Okay.
But I've talked to colleagues who have had patients in their 90s having this done.
Why would they want to do this?
Why wouldn't they want to do this? Can you imagine the quality of life changes that you can have by having beautiful fixed teeth? You can eat the things that you've missed. These patients have missed enjoying their lives, their smile, their food for years on end.
Okay.
They can't speak with a denture. Often they can't wear the denture, and it is dramatic. It truly is dramatic.
Do you think that's the future? Like 20 years, 50 years from now, dentures as we know them today just won't exist? They'll be attached to something?
Yes, and the future is now at the Cosmetic Dentistry Institute. My office, we rarely do a denture for a patient. This has really been life-altering for our patients. I'm so excited to be part of this type of process. It's really life-changing. Our patients love it. My team loves it, being part of it, really. It's
Now, what
incredible.
do they like more? What they can eat when they get their new teeth, or how it looks?
Oh, that's a great question. Sometimes patients come in and they say, hey, I just want to be able to eat. I haven't eaten anything for the longest time. I'm craving a salad, or I'm craving a steak, or I don't know I imagine eating baby back ribs or corn on the cob. They just want to eat. I've got the other patient that comes in and says, look, my daughter's getting married. I want to look good for the wedding. I'm embarrassed by my smile. I can't have it looking like this. And what we often see is the patient that comes in saying, I just care about the way what I can eat, the foods that I can eat, the foods I can enjoy.
Okay.
That patient's suddenly looking in the mirror. They're like, hey, I'm looking pretty good here. They're getting compliments because the smile, which is so important, has changed their life, has changed their outlook on life. And the other patient, the patient that just wants to look good, they're enjoying things that they haven't thought about. They haven't thought that they can't eat these foods. And suddenly it changes their lives. It truly does.
I think we talked about this off camera, but that the most expensive part about this procedure is going out to eat all the time. And traveling and things like that.
Yes, because we're giving our patients their lives back. They suddenly, you can't imagine. Can you imagine being a denture wearer or a partial denture wearer, and you get something, you're going out to dinner with your friends, you get food stuck underneath it, and you got to excuse yourself and go to the bathroom. It's embarrassing. Somebody may come in and rinse out as you're rinsing out the food that's gotten under your teeth. So these patients tend to avoid going out. They make excuses.
Is that what they tell you?
Yeah, they tell me. They tell me, look, I've got friends that want me to be social with them and want me to go out with them, and I make up an excuse because I know if I go to that restaurant, I'm going to have trouble. There's things I can't eat. I can't eat, if they want to go out in the afternoon. Well, the menu used to be breakfast. Now the breakfast menu's off the menu at the restaurant when they go to. I can't eat anything on the menu. They just avoid. They make up an excuse. They've got to go walk the dog. They've got to let the dog out. They just want to stay. They're embarrassed to go out. They're embarrassed to be caught with this problem.
And that all changes.
It changes. It changes
good.
Unbelievably.
Now, you have photos.
I do.
Let's take a look at some of these.
I want to show you this patient.
All right.
This patient came to me as a referral from another patient who we treated.
Okay.
His friend said, you've got to go to my dentist. She said to him, I know you have problems. I know your dentist has told you you need dentures, and I know you don't want dentures. So he came in to me and he says, my dentist says I need dentures. And looking at that photo, you can see there's tremendous problems with his teeth.
That looks pretty bad. Is that unusual? That's got to be unusual.
Well, it's unusual for you as somebody that doesn't see this. But in my office, that picture, we forced him to take that picture, to smile. So we'd have some before picture, because these patients tend to cover their mouth with their hand.
Because they don't smile.
They don't smile.
Okay.
They don't smile. So his dentist said, you need dentures. He said, no way, I like to eat nuts. And his dentist had been patching them up. You can see it's a patch job and putting Band-Aids on all the problems over years. His dentist said, it's time for dentures. He says, there's no way, and by the way, that's what most of my patients say, there's no way you're putting me in a denture.
Okay.
So he did some research. He went on the internet. He found my practice. He came in. He met my team. My team right away loved him. Because this is a big deal. I have to tell you, it's a big deal for a patient to find the right office that takes care of them. Right away, came in. My team loved him. Took care of him. He knew he was in the right dental home. So we did the procedure, and we gave him new teeth that don't come out, beautiful fixed teeth, upper and lower. We call it our Esteem Dental Implant Bridges. We named it that because we want our patients to get their self-esteem back. And you're going to be blown away by this picture that I'm going to show you.
Oh, wow. You're right.
Would you agree, could you tell me, do you think he looks younger?
He does look a little younger, yeah.
Do you think he looks more approachable?
He does.
Yeah, and I have to tell you, this is a very
more handsome too.
More handsome. He's a very intelligent man, very, very sharp, very intelligent. Do you think he looks more educated?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's how our
That's what teeth does.
That's what our smiles do. This is how our society judges us. So he was walking around, you know, he was shy, he was quiet when he first came in. He's not smiling. He's covering his mouth with his hand. By the time we're done with him, he's joking with my assistants. He's joking with my personnel at the front desk. He's a member of our family, and like all my patients are.
And then he just comes in to get them cleaned like regular teeth.
That's it. Just like regular teeth. He's eating his nuts that he loves. He's eating baby back ribs. He's eating corn on the cob. He's eating all the things. In the meantime, he's got a fantastic looking smile. And as a cosmetic dentist, one of the things that we offer is doing not only having beautiful teeth that work, but having really nice looking teeth.
They look good.
They look good too.
Because I feel like, look, I'm trying not to side with you on this, but I feel like I could see fake teeth walking down the street. Like I have an eye for it. And these look real.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
So time for a few more.
Okay, here's another one. Patient came in. Again, I forced her to take this picture because she's holding back. She's a very happy person, but she's holding back. She only maybe laughs around her family and not nobody else. So we're forcing her patient, give me a smile, show me your smile. And she knows, her dentist has already said, you got to get these teeth out. There's problems that we cannot help you with anymore. Dentist says, you need dentures. What does she say?
No way.
No way.
Dr. Goldin.
No way. So when you see this after picture, would you, I think
that's
you'll
very
agree,
nice.
isn't it a change?
Yeah.
She's happy. This is a genuine smile. She's like, I want to smile for you. I want to show this off. And she's showing off her smile. She's eating things that she hasn't eaten for years. She's showing off her smile. She loves it. It has been life-altering.
Is this one of those things where they go, I should have done this a long time ago?
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. They tell me all the time, I wish I had done this. Let me tell you a story about a patient that came in last week. She came in, we delivered the teeth to her, we handed her the mirror, and she looks at the teeth, and she starts crying. She is crying. I almost can't stop her from crying. She says, I don't know why I put this off. I should have done this years ago. 10 years ago, I could have had this smile. My family wanted me to do it. I was the one that was stopping. I felt it. I didn't want to spend the money on myself. I just wanted it to be for everybody else. My family was begging me to get their teeth done, and I'm so happy I did it. And I have to tell you, when I hear that kind of story, Randy, it touches me.
You can't help it.
I can't. That's why I love my job. I love helping people.
So when they look at the mirror for the first time, it's a big deal for them.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. These patients have worked so hard to try to keep their teeth for so long, and now they have a solution that is the proper solution that's not going to be like, well, maybe this will last, maybe this will last a little bit, and eventually you're still going to lose that tooth. Why? We went to something that works, that gives them health and beauty, and they're looking great and getting their lives back. Can't wait to show you this patient.
Okay.
Patient came in. He's older. You can see he's an older patient, older gentleman. Nicest guy you ever wanted to meet. His granddaughter drives him to all his appointments because he doesn't drive anymore.
Okay.
But he wants to be proud of smiling. He wants to be able to eat the foods he likes to eat.
So it's hard to eat when
it's
you have
hard.
bad teeth.
He bites into something and another tooth breaks off. And
Really?
he's getting terrified. I better start avoiding foods. His dentist says, hey, you need to have dentures. He says, no way. He's on the internet. He's having his granddaughter help him. They come to my office. They meet my team. Wait till you see this after. You'll see how gratifying this.
Okay.
Isn't that not incredible? It's a funny thing is, he says, can we make my teeth look like my granddaughter's teeth? I want them to look like my granddaughter's teeth. I like the color she has. I like the shape. I said, yeah, we can do that.
It does make him look like more vibrant or younger.
Yeah,
like, as you
I mean,
say.
it's dramatic. Look at the picture with the before and after. It is a total different. I think you'll agree. He looks significantly younger. He looks more vibrant. He's got his life back.
And so it doesn't really matter the age.
No. He was, why should we suffer no matter what our ages are? Why should we not be able to enjoy foods? What more do we have when we're getting a little bit older?
Now, your center is unique, I guess, in a way. I guess how dental implants are typically done. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong. You go to one place that does the surgery, then you go to another doctor that puts the teeth on top, and then they get them maintained elsewhere. You do it all right there.
That's right.
Is that why you do it so quickly?
Yes, it is. That is. Our patients come in. We do everything in our office. They come in. We wrap them in a warm blanket. We do some IV sedation so they're totally comfortable and have little or no memory of the experience. Because some of our patients have gotten into this situation because of fear. They've let things go. And they're totally comfortable, no memory. We do the procedure. They walk out with beautiful new set of fixed teeth, and they are ready to get going.
When you're on a consult and somebody's telling you their hard luck story of how bad their teeth were, do you ever get excited because you know how good it's going to be?
Every time. We look at it, my assistant and I are kind of looking at each other. We're like,
are you really?
We're envisioning this is going to be really cool because we are going to change things so dramatically, and we're going to let this patient get on with their life. They think
they're just getting teeth, but you see it as a bigger thing.
We do. We know how it's not just the teeth. It's the smile. It's the confidence. You know how much confidence comes with a smile? When you're in the way people judge us when we don't have a nice smile, that goes away. They've got to smile. I got to retrain them sometimes. Hey, you don't hold back on your smile. Smile. My biggest joke with them is, hey, don't get in a car accident looking in the rearview mirror too long when you're driving home, because it's so incredible. It's such a change. We just love being part of it. Let's show you another picture.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a husband and wife team. First, the wife, she came in.
All right.
And her dentist told her, you're headed for upper and lower dentures. And she was terrified of that. She had gotten into this type of problem because she was afraid of going to the dentist.
Okay.
She knew she had to do something. She found my office. We took care of things. We gave her some fixed teeth. And wait till you see.
When you say fixed teeth, you mean teeth that don't come out?
Yes.
Okay.
Gave her teeth that don't come out.
Look at that.
And I think you'll agree, it doesn't look like the same person.
No, it doesn't.
And when she did so great, she says, you've got to see my husband. And her husband came in, and he looks like this. I can't even get him. We said smile. We can't even get him to smile. He's grown a mustache that covers over everything. He's covering his smile. He's embarrassed to smile. Well, we did the same thing for her husband. And I have to tell you, they're the sweetest couple. Wait till you see him. He loves to smile now.
Now that's dramatic.
He really does. And
he trimmed up the mustache.
He trimmed up the mustache. He looks great. And he's eating things he wasn't able to eat before. And this is my biggest reward. When I can get in a picture and a hug from my patients, that just means so much to me. We've got such a great family of patients. You know, when you're married and you're retired, you want to be able to do things together. Now they can. Now they can go places, they can do things, they can enjoy their retirement together, they can enjoy eating things that they weren't able to before together. And this is a very active couple. So doing this and having them as part of our dental family and taking care of them, it really made a huge difference.
Does it make them feel younger? Because I'm imagining that wearing a denture might make you feel old.
Did they
tell you that?
Yes. It makes them feel younger. It makes them feel more vibrant and able to go out into the world. And these are the nicest patients you ever wanted to meet.
So when it comes to eating, do they have to be careful with certain foods, like biting a carrot with their front teeth? Or almonds? I mean, can they eat these things?
With Esteem Dental Implants, you can eat whatever you want. You don't have to be careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you can eat with regular teeth?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Let's show you another one.
All right.
This patient came in to our office, and she had several problems. We did some isolated implants and porcelain veneers on her top teeth, and she had a partial she absolutely hated on the bottom teeth. It would collect food. It was horrible. And so we did full mouth rehabilitation. On the top, we did veneers and some single implants. On the bottom, we did the Esteem Dental Implant bridges, and we gave her a beautiful set of teeth that don't come out. And when we showed her the mirrors, she was one of these patients that just cried and was so happy and so overwhelmed with the change. And you can see why. I think you'll agree.
It makes her look more attractive.
Yeah.
Like you say, but that happens to everybody.
Absolutely.
Teeth make it look better.
That's right. They make you look better. People want to get out into the world. They want to smile. They want to eat things that they haven't. They want to date. They want to feel comfortable that they don't have to take false teeth out. They want to be when they have false teeth. Can you imagine having two sets of plastic stuck between your upper and lower jaws and trying to eat and trying to speak and having it's not easy. It's not a good life. It really is not.
So you're serious. Like at the beginning of the show, when I say no more dentures, I mean, that's your opinion.
Yes, it's my opinion, but it's a fact. Patients don't want them. Patients often don't wear them. I can't tell you how many of my patients said, I got a denture, I can't even wear it. It makes me gag. I can't speak with it. It wants to fall out. I have to use all kinds of glue to hold it in. Who would want that? Who would want that?
Now in your office, I mean, you also save teeth. Like some people self-diagnose, say, all my teeth have to come out. You save some teeth.
Yes, if it's appropriate.
Because you do like your own root canals. I mean, you do everything right there, right?
Yes, yes. We are a full service practice. We do whatever the patient needs.
Okay.
And so for some of our patients, it's not about taking out all the teeth. It's about saving some teeth. It's about keeping some teeth. But when it makes sense to remove the teeth, we're gonna recommend that to our patient because we want them to have the best choice.
Very nice.
Let's show you another one.
All right.
He was not happy. He was headed to dentures, upper and lower dentures. As a matter of fact, he had a current lower denture, and it was and in that picture is actually broken. This was the after. What a difference, wouldn't you say?
It looks like this could be the son.
Yes.
I mean, without exaggerating.
Yes.
Looks like the younger brother or something.
It's so much fun to treat these patients. Our team just loves it. I love it. We know we're making a difference in somebody's life.
Instead of a denture, he gets upper and lower teeth that don't come out.
Yes.
And those can last as long as he lasts.
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a bad thing. Another lovely lady. This patient is a dynamo, and nothing is getting in her way. She's got some gum problems, and her dentist said, you're going to lose your teeth. It's time for some upper and lower dentures. Well, I said she's a dynamo. There's no way she is going to let herself get some false teeth. She doesn't want teeth to come out and go in the cup at night, and she doesn't get, she wants to, her life is busy and productive, and she doesn't want that. So we did upper and lower steam implant bridges. They don't come out. She eats what she wants. She doesn't have to worry about gum problems. She is healthy, and she is moving forward with her life. Look a little bit more carefully. Look at how we customize her teeth to make them look natural, to make them the color that she wanted,
like
the
pointy,
shape that she wanted.
they're a little pointy.
Yeah, the eye teeth are a little pointy, and the front teeth are a little bit longer, and the corners are a little bit rounded to make them more feminine looking. And we work hard to make sure that these teeth look beautiful and natural and everything that my patient wants. That's why our office, the Cosmetic Dentistry Institute, is certainly different, so that because we make things perfect, customized.
You want them to look good.
I want them to look good.
Is it more art or science? Do you have to have an eye for this to make the teeth look this good?
It's both, but the art is critical. I always liked, as a kid, I was working with my hands, drawing, making objects out of clay, jewelry. I love working with my hands. This is an art. You have to have a vision of how you want this to look at the end to pull it off so that it looks great.
Very nice.
Yeah, patients love it. Yeah. Let's show you another case. Really nice patient. All my patients are nice. We make them smile. All those pictures they're holding, they're never smiling till they're done. And he's got problems. You can see. And it's making him look older. This guy is he's older, but he's young at heart. He drives Corvettes. He wants to get around. He loves life in the fast lane.
Now, most of these people, you say they're brushing their teeth, but it's a bacterial infection that you can't brush out.
No, it's bacterial. It's genetic.
Okay.
There are things. Our patients haven't been neglectful. They wanting to take care of their teeth. They want to keep their teeth. They're doing everything in their power to keep their teeth.
Okay.
And sometimes it doesn't work. In this case, look at this after. This was one of those cases where we kept many of the teeth, and we did veneers and single implants, and we did some implants in his back teeth, and we gave him his smile, his self-confidence back. He wanted a beautiful, natural-looking smile.
He looks good. He looks good.
He wanted to look good. He wanted to match his vivacious desire for life. And it was so fun to be part of that.
I asked you in the green room how long it takes, and you said that as little as 3 visits. You got to meet them first, then
we meet them first, we take some records, and we do our procedure, and they get teeth typically the same day, sometimes the next day.
Like 2 or 3 visits?
Yes. So it's pretty fast once they've made the decision. And I have to tell you, like that patient that I was telling you about earlier, they are always saying to me, I've had this problem for like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever it may be. And they're always telling me the same thing. I don't know why I waited. I wish I had done this sooner. I could have been smiling like this sooner. I could have been enjoying my life sooner. I don't know what I waited for. So
now let's talk about cost for a minute, because we get emails about this, and even the best dental insurance doesn't really cover this. Covers a very extremely small portion. Medicare, Medicaid doesn't cover it really at all for the most part. But you say people finance this.
yes.
Is that common?
That's very common. I have a team of experts in my front desk area that is ready to help my patients find the financing that they need so that they can get healthy, so that they can get their smiles back, get their lives back. So we do this all the time.
Now, you're not financing yourself, so you have to have a little bit okay credit
Yes.
to get this done? Okay.
Yes. You have to have okay credit, and then we find them the financing. We try to make it as easy as possible for our patients.
So if it all works out, somebody watching this, literally next week, they could have upper and lower teeth. Even if they have bad teeth right now.
Yes.
Interesting.
Just like that. It's incredible, really.
So, final message. Somebody watching this, there are the two groups you talked about, which was the people with the bleeding gums, the bad teeth. They feel like they're headed to a denture. And then there's the denture wear, that they think maybe they're too old, things like that. What do you say to them? They're still skeptical. They've heard what you had to say.
Right. We tell that patient, find out your options. Call my office. Come on in. I'll do a complimentary consultation for you and a free dental CAT scan. Let's know what your options are. Let's find out if we can help you. I can tell you we can. I already know the answer. So I'm going to invite your viewers, please contact my office.
Tell me this, and I have to ask you this. If you've been wearing a denture like 10 years or more, you don't have enough bone to do this. True?
No, not true. Maybe true in somebody else's office.
Okay.
But in our office, we're gonna
But if
find
they've lost
options.
bone?
Yeah, if they've lost bone, we can often regenerate the bone.
Okay.
So we're gonna make it work. There's usually ways we can help you. And if you've been told you don't have enough bone, call my office. Let's find out if that indeed is the fact.
All right, good. Is it more women or men? Because men put things off to the last second. They're in so much pain, you said.
Yeah.
They finally do it.
Yeah, but I would say it's 50-50.
Okay.
It's half women, half men. And sometimes it's the men make the quick decisions, and the women kind of make it harder on themselves because they want to put the rest of the family first.
Okay.
But it's 50-50.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on the show. Good stuff. So they can go to your website, make an appointment, or they just call your office?
Call my office, and
Okay. And they get to see you?
Yes, they will. I'm the one doing all the procedures, all the treatment. It's all done by me.
Okay, good. Dr. Goldin, thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
We'll see you. You've been watching the Wellness Hour news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. For now, I wish you good health.
Thanks for watching the Wellness Hour, the leader in medical news with your host, Randy Alvarez, the authority on health issues.